The investigation into a deadly crash is happening right now in East Austin.
This all happened about 4 o'clock this morning at the intersection of East 7th Street and Pedernales. Our Kate Whitehall is on the scene right now with the very latest. Kate?
Good morning. Well, we just talked to an Austin police officer about what happened, and we have to be careful about zooming into the scene over here because the motorcyclist who died in this accident is still lying in the middle of the road. But we can zoom in to show you the truck that ended up hitting him. Now, we understand that the motorcyclist was headed eastbound on 7th Street. An officer a short distance away had noticed that the motorcyclist was speeding, and while the officer was not in pursuit of the motorcyclist, that officer was trying to locate the motorcyclist to see what was going on. He had noticed that he had run a red light further closer to the city, and so they're not sure at this point if the motorcyclist had run this red light and that's when the collision occurred, but it does appear to have happened in the middle of the intersection with the red pickup truck hitting the motorcyclist, killing the motorcyclist. Now, the driver of that pickup truck was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. At this time, it's not appearing as if charges are going to be filed. They're not sure if alcohol or drugs were a factor in any of this, but they do tell us that the motorcyclist was not wearing a helmet. Now, how this might affect you for your morning commute, they do have some, obviously 7th Street is shut down in 2 blocks, both east and westbound of this accident scene at 7th and Pedernales. They tell us will be closed for about the next 2 hours, but it is pretty easy to get around all of this, Mandy. So if you are headed this direction, they have the detours all set up.
All right, thank you, Kate. And if we go over to our traffic maps now, we can actually zoom in a little closer to give you an idea of where this crash is working in East Austin. As you heard Kate say, East 7th and Pedernales, east and westbound lanes are closed there. 2 blocks, Northwestern Avenue to Pedernales Street. Now, Kate did mention there are detours in place, and keep in mind you can use Cesar Chavez Street, East 6th Street, or continue even north and southbound on Pleasant Valley Road. That'll also help you continue east and westbound into the downtown area.